Hi Kirby fans, what we're doing today is checking out another pickup that I got. You'd be quite surprised what it is. It probably says in the title. So what we'll do is we'll get straight to it. Hi Kirby fans, welcome back to the channel. Again, those of you new to the channel, if you haven't already, make sure you check out the other videos. And if you find you're getting value out of this content, contemplate slapping that subscribe button, dinging that bell for notifications, give us a big thumbs up, and comment down below. I will reply to the comment, and if you like what you comment, I'll pin it to the video. Right, so as I said in today's episode, what we're going to be doing is checking out this new pickup that I got. Like I said, I probably said it in the title anyway. So what we're going to do is check it out and see if there's any issues with it. So what we'll do is we'll get straight to it. Okay, we found, so what I've picked up is another Centria 2. Now I've got an amazing deal on this. It is in a bit of a bad way. So what we'll do is we'll zoom in and have a look at what I actually got. I have already polished up the head and cleaned all the tools that came with it. And I'll wash the bag and obviously clean the shampoo system. So what we'll do is we'll zoom in and see what we actually got. Right, so what we've actually got is a Centria 2. Now what it actually came with, and this shows you don't have to buy a brand new Kirby. You can actually buy a second-hand Kirby off your buy, swap and sell sites or off your local Gumtree sites. You can get some really good deals out there. Or you can get some that have been abused a little bit, don't look like they're worth very much, but once you've serviced them and get them back up to scratch, they'll last you 36 years plus. As you've seen in one of my previous videos, I've got a Kirby that was 36 years old and still runs as good as new. Any Kirby that you can pick up at a reasonable price, I'd say grab it. If you're on the fence about buying a Kirby, you've seen my videos. If you haven't already, make sure you check those out. There's plenty of things you can actually do with your Kirby to save you money and keep your home nice and clean, and save an absolute fortune. So we jumped straight into this. So what I actually got was a Centria 2, and it came with obviously a DVD. So that's the instructions, but yeah, we'll leave that. You can always watch my videos. They're probably a bit more detailed. And we got the booklet. So we've got two booklets actually. So I'm assuming that the sales rep, when he sold the Kirby, obviously left the one out, the demonstration model, behind. So she ended up with two books. And there's a little leaflet of all the stuff you can get, shampoo and things like that. Then obviously I've washed the bag. The bag came up awesome. Now, there was an issue with this when I picked it up. So when he picked it up, the lady says, oh, I've got some bags as well if you want the bags. I've not long bought them. And she pulled these out. So when I actually got it home, there's an actual paper bag in there. And what she bought was these. Well, as if anyone knows, the Centria 2 and the early Centria 1, and obviously the Avalirs, run off the F-style type bags. These, one, the paper bags, so these were G series for starters, and two, they're a twist fit. So she put a twist fit on it, blew it off, and all the rubbish and debris was actually in the bag. So I had to vac all the bag out and actually clean it and wash it and launder it first. Now, if you've watched one of my videos on the bags, never ever ever use generic copy bags. One, if you're using paper bags in your Avalir or your Centria, anything that's been made for the HEPA filtration bags, you're going to reduce the airflow straight away by putting paper bags in it. That was one of the benefits of the HEPA filtration bags, was that they actually increase the airflow, giving you better suction and better cleaning power. So with these, throw them in the bin, waste of money. But at the end of the day, why buy a Porsche and fit mini parts? Simple as that. Right, so back to this. I've washed the bag, it came out really nice, it smells a lot sweeter than it did. It came with a shampoo system, which I have cleaned, it's still in the box, it had been used. Now there is an issue with these, and I'll quickly show you. A lot of people are wondering why sometimes their Kirbys aren't pushing out enough foam, or not producing enough foam in the shampoo system. What happens is these little things here, and I've just pushed this back in, so it's probably going to be a pain to get out. Right, there we go, it falls out. There's a little filter in the bottom of these shampoo systems. Now when I got this, there wasn't one in there, and what happens is sometimes it lands, it slips into there, so you can't find it when you put that away, and then that falls out somewhere and gets lost, and you pick it up and oh, what's this, and throw it in the bin. So then you have not got any filtration system to produce the foam in your shampoo system, so then you're going to have to buy another filter. So just be aware of that, these do come out. I've got a G4, my G4 one hasn't come out, but I've noticed my Centria one comes out, my Avalir one comes out. I don't know whether they're just not a very good fit on the newer models or they just wear over time, but they do pop out. And if you when you finish shampooing, if you check your system and it isn't there, just check it's not in the hose. It normally is, 9 times out of 10. So there's a little tip for you. Shampoo system was fine, apart from, again, I picked it up and the belt was wound fully on. So when I took it off, the belt was no good. That's another reason to disconnect your belts with your Kirbys. Obviously, when you're putting your shampoo system away, just turn it just so it just touches the belt and holds it up. It doesn't have to be wound fully, just enough to hold that brush roll in while you put it back in your box. Otherwise, if you want it fully on, it's going to stretch that belt over time. You're going to come to your shampoo system and you're going to need a new belt. So there's another tip for you. So next up, it came with a load of tools. All the tools were fine. I have cleaned the tools, so I'll just grab these. So we've got all the standard tools, and it actually came with a turbo tool zip brush. Now if you haven't got a zip brush, I highly recommend it, and I will put an iCard of the correct use of the zip brush, and it will just be popping up on the screen right now. That's the iCard above, now that's showing how to use your zip brush correctly. Really good tool. So that was that. And the head was obviously in the same state as what the Centria was. I have polished it up, and again I will put a link in an iCard again to a previous video how to polish up your Kirby and get it looking like new. So make sure you check that out if you haven't already. So that is what it looks like now, and what we'll do is I'll just lift this up just to show you what this looks like. So you can see that is what it was to that. Following the instructions on my polish up video, you're going to get your Kirby looking brand spanking new. Brush roll was fine. Again, the belt was wound on, so the belt is stretched, but the brush roll's fine. It's still on number 1. There's still plenty of brush roll left on there. It hasn't been used that much, so we'll put that one to one side. So what we'll do now is we'll zoom in and see what the finished product looks like. So this is the finished product. I haven't got the shampooing system, it was pointless showing that, but we've got all the tools, the hose, everything is spotless. This is like a brand spanking new machine. So what I'll do is I'll quickly zoom in and just let you see how clean and well it actually came up. So what we'll do is we'll get straight to it. Right, so there she is, and as you can see, it's actually came up spotless. I mean, what more could you ask for in a vacuum? There it is with all the tools, as new as the day they came from the Kirby factory. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it was really informative, and it just shows you what you can actually pick up and achieve by just shopping around on your local buy, swap and sell, and then using one of my videos just to refurbish your Kirby. It can come up brand spanking new, and you've got an amazing machine that's going to last you 36 years plus, just by seeing what you can actually do with it. So again, those who are new to the channel, if you're getting value out of this content, then contemplate slapping that subscribe button to support the channel, ding that bell for notifications, give us a big thumbs up, and comment down below. I will reply to the comment, and if I like what you comment, I'll pin it to the video. Now don't forget, we're only about 44 subscribers away from that next question to win another pickup that I got, that G6, and it is brand spanking new in the box, ready to be shipped. So if you haven't seen that, make sure you check out the video. I'll put an iCard above of what you could win. When I put that questionnaire video up, it's the first 5 people to comment that will go into the draw. So I think they'll end up about 25, 30 people in that draw at 1,000 subscribers. And then I'll post it to anywhere in the world. If you're in Australia, as I've said, I will get it pat tested just to prove the electrics are fine on it. So again, I'll say again, those of you who are new to the channel, if you haven't already and you want a chance to enter that competition to win that Kirby G6, then make sure you slap that subscribe button, ding that bell for notifications, give a big thumbs up, comment down below, and make sure you put a big like on this video. And then what I'll do, we'll cut to the bloopers, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. To give you that foam. Then obviously the head was in the same state as what the so that's the iCard on how to use your Centria or Avalir zip brush. And I'll just to again, when I put that question up in the air, I can get it pat tested.